Hello, welcome back to Mr. Lamb's Science Corner. I should probably explain the lack of glasses. I had cataract surgery, which means that I can now see distance perfectly well, 20/20, but I can't see up close with anything, so I have some little reader glasses that I'll put on every once in a while so I can see anything like this. So today what we're going to do is we're going to do 4/4s revisited. Okay, so if you remember that we did 4/4s and we write 4/4s and try to get as many different answers as you can get. Like 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 16. And 4 over 4 plus 4 over 4 is 2. And things like this. And try to figure out, can you write, how many numbers can you write from 0 to wherever. And the problem with that is that there are websites that say that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to revisit this, still use 4/4s, or, as I call it, much ado about nothing. What we're going to do is we're going to, instead of coming up with different answers, like this one here is 16, this one's 8, and I mentioned 2, and you can even get negative numbers. What we're going to do is we're going to try to confound the people, and hopefully it's not on the web, I couldn't find it, but it might be there, is we're going to write 0, the much ado about nothing, in all kinds of different ways. So one example of this would be, again, 4/4s. 4 over 4 is, of course, 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. Okay? And the creativity part is asking, how many different ways can you find using 4/4s to write 0? And I've come up with a few. Are these all that are there? Probably not. I would be very surprised if it was. Okay, these two are very much related to each other. 4 plus 4 minus 4 minus 4, that's 8. Minus 8 is, of course, 16. And if we want to, we could put parentheses in there and all like this to fancy it up. If you put parentheses here, don't forget to change the sign inside, because this minus here will turn this into a minus. Okay, a little bit of math there. 4, and you just change the order here. 4 minus 4 plus 4 minus 4, same thing, 0. If we want to get fancier, then we can use 4 to the 4th, which, if I recall correctly, is 256, hopefully. Is 256 minus 256 is, of course, 0. And then 44 minus 44 is 0. And so that's 5 different ways of writing 0, and I'd be willing to bet that there's a fair more numbers. So challenge your students. Say, give them a couple of examples. Here's what we're doing. Now, the 4 to the 4th might be a little bit much for elementary students, but it wouldn't be for middle school students or high school students, for that matter. Challenge them to do this. I would double check on the internet to see if there's any websites that might have the answers before giving extra credit or anything like that, because there are things on the web that you don't want to make it too easy for them. You want them to exercise their creativity, so maybe it's an in-school assignment instead of an out-of-school assignment. So anyway, have fun with it. Can you do the same thing with 3 3s? Probably not as well, but give it a shot. 5 5s, 6 6s. The permutations are there's quite a few. So anyway, real simple, real short this time, and we'll see you later.